Hello and welcome to the 27th episode of This is Total War Legendary Shogun 2 Let's Play. In this one, we will quickly fight this battle against an enemy rebellion that occurred in this province of Soso. This is actually our home province. And yeah, this enemy monk incited this rebellion against us, but we will quickly fight against them and beat them easily. And then we should be fine, so let's go. Okay, here we are on the battlefield. Actually, who would have thought our home province of Soso has the strongest castle that is in the game. At least from my knowledge, this is pretty much the strongest castle, at least if you use it correctly. And if the enemy is just an AI that is not able to be smart. But yeah, we will just do our standard deployment. The guns will be in this position here. We will have one samurai retainer unit here. We will have our other samurai retainer unit defending here. All that stuff. Archers will be inside here. The Ashigaru units we'll just try to set them up here. Come on, guys. Yeah. Just a standard way, pretty much. And one unit we can actually already move up here, so later on we can easily chase down the fleeing enemies as they will move the standard way. And yeah, we can already start the battle. Let's start burning the towers. We don't need them, of course. And here we have the small enemy force. Just some peasants that have taken up arms, trying to rebel against us. I mean, I can understand them, but unfortunately, they are just too weak to win against us in this battle. So this will be a pretty easy win for us. Yeah, we'll do a little cut and wait until the enemies have climbed up. They will just run to this position and then they will get shot into pieces by our guns. Okay, here they come to get shot into pieces. Rest in peace to them. For some reason, when your samurai unit is the commander, it cannot use Inspire, while normally these samurai units in the mod have Inspire. But okay, I mean that's fine for me. At this point, yeah, we'll just fight against the enemies in melee and shoot at them from the range. You can also use Banzai, Warcry, increase our stats and reduce their stats. Especially their morale. As you can see, these guys are already wavering. We can even already start moving out units. They will, as they pretty much always do on this map, try to run off from like this position, and then we'll just cut them down. So yeah, honestly this is pretty much a battle, and we had this kind of battle so many times that I will just skip the rest of the battle so that we have more time for new stuff. Okay, of course we easily won the battle. And we unfortunately have a few enemies actually remaining. And we just need to take them out. Somehow we have this general here. Okay, and we still have this enemy army that's landed in our province here, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I need to attack them. They will just attack me and get destroyed. Yeah, I also can build another building. I do think I want to get a stable or stables so that I can get cavalry going, because yeah, other than that I don't really think I need anything else here. Yeah. So let's get stables. And soon we can actually recruit a few generals here if we want to. Interesting. The Yari Taisho, they do not have the second wind ability. No, they have the second wind ability, but they don't have the regroup thing. Okay, I never used it anyway. Okay, but yeah, now I think I will hunt down these guys. How will I do it? I think I will do it this way. Come on. Okay. Let's see how many I will lose through auto-resolving. If I fought this manually, I would not lose a single man. I lost a single man. It's a little bit worse than manually fighting this. Also, let's press the spacebar to make the animations be faster. Come on, let's escort this guy inside. Perfect. I used this guy because he is not yet completely leveled up, while this general is already fully leveled up, so I did not want him to fight the battle, as he would not gain any experience from it. Okay, but to be honest, the more interesting part of our kingdom, of our empire, I guess, is actually this part here. And what I realized is actually these guys are not replenishing, bruh. Because I did not have any general with them and they were not in the fortress. They were not replenishing at all, so that was a bad play actually. Okay, anyway, let's scout here. So, actually this looks like it is very much takeable. But I might discover more clans when I take this. Maybe I should firstly take this province, even though these enemy forces, they are just playing defensive and not attacking at all. I think I still want to take those guys out, so let's have our shinobi be in here. For now, we will next turn actually scout a bit right here, I would say. So shinobi. And what we need to do, I mean, honestly, in this turn, I think we are pretty much done. This turn. Nothing to really do anymore. So yeah, we can actually end this turn. I mean, we could quickly check if we have good garrison everywhere. Here we will be attacked soon. And this fortress is really strong, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, honestly, that's fine. Let's end the turn. Okay, with Sugi Monk being annoying. I would be surprised if he would be successful. Yeah, because we have more units in that. Sounds interesting. Oh, god damn it. Okay, this is kind of tough, honestly. God damn it. I kind of thought to myself just before this turn, like before I ended it, the only dangerous thing would be if they would attack with 2 full stacks in this province. And what do? They do attack with 2 full stacks, pretty much. Yeah, that is actually a little bit tough. Let's see, this will be tough. I will have to play it optimally, I do believe. I cannot try to ram down fleeing enemies. I just have to play it optimally and hope the enemies are doing a bad job. Okay, let's have a look at the units. So, Samurai, Tuyari Samurai, Kachi Samurai, very strong units. But they should just go into melee, hopefully. Usugi Warrior Monks, pretty strong units in melee. Kenji Samurai, very strong units. Yari Samurai, decent units. More Kachi Samurai and just a few more Yarikumi, which are just decent units as well. The guns can be a problem if they are able to shoot. And yeah, the Usugi Warrior Monks will definitely fight well. Okay, they have 2 generals here as well. This army is no general, interesting. Let's get right into it and let's see, I will give my best. Okay, here we are on the battle map. So, I mean, I could have listened to what our general wanted to say, but honestly, we have no time for that. We have to set up, so let's set up. Yeah, of course, it's just a standard setup. Just pretty much the same setup as the one we saw in the other battle I played against the rebel army that attacked. So nothing too special here. But yeah, of course, you have to always have a look. General in this map likes to be in the ground, like, how is it, this bird called? An ostrich. Yeah, he likes to be in the ground like an ostrich. He likes to keep his head in the ground. But that is not acceptable. Get your head out of the ground and make yourself ready. So, will we put everybody into guard mode? I believe that is sensible. We will definitely need a few units here, and this one I will just try to survive no matter the casualties. As long as the general survives, I'm happy. And hopefully the Yari Ashigaru can also survive, or the Yarikumi. Anyway, let's start the battle. And yeah, it's pretty much the same battle as the one against the rebel army. However, the difference is This time they have a lot more units, they have a lot stronger units, they have more morale, they do have generals, and they do have, most importantly, a second army. Because yeah, funnily enough, for some reason, the first enemy army always decides to just move into this spot here and get absolutely destroyed. But the second army often comes from here and then is quite a danger, as they like to attack from a different position, and then that means we cannot shoot at them with our guns easily. And it also means that they might use their archers more effectively than when they just attack from the front. Okay, so now we can also again quickly set up our units. All hope is failing, my lord. The battle is almost done, he says, but he does not know that actually the battle is not almost done. It is just about to begin. But I guess, yeah, he says that because of the enemy army appearing, of the enemy second army appearing out of nowhere. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, they will soon come up and come in here from here. Where's the second army is the big question. Are these? Okay, those are just archers. It's good when they attack from here. But I'm not finding the second army, just it. Where are they? Oh, no. Okay, I'm a little bit confused, but they are somewhere. Okay, let's tell our archers to stop fire at will. I want them to fire at a big mass of enemies, a big blob. Our samurai will bravely fight. They are definitely the strongest samurai of Japan, I would say. At least it's the strongest samurai retainers. Where is the second army? There it is. Goddamn. They are attacking from a position which I'm not very comfortable with, but let's see. Yeah, this will definitely be a very bloody battle, a very brutal battle. Try to use Inspire. Perfect. Can you go into formation, man? Not really. Kinda, I guess. Okay, they will just fight. And I guess in this battle I just also can't really go too much into melee in close-ups because it might cause the game to crash and would be kinda unfortunate to redo such a big battle as this one. Okay, I could use Banzai now to increase melee attack. Okay, this tower is actually shooting into my units which are assembled here. Maybe I should retreat them a little bit, change their position or their positions. Yeah, this is tough. The archers will be able to fire at me, and even their guns might be able to fire at me. No, they shouldn't be able to fire to the units here. Okay, we are already taking a few casualties with our samurai here. But it's still acceptable. Wow. Okay, this house exploded. Oh, it looks very nice as it's burning. Kinda funny, but also I kinda like it. Okay. So these guys, yeah, holding. Perfect. Here we have big enemy forces coming in. And also some of them actually going the other way, which is more dangerous this way. Yeah, I have to burn actually this tower here. They will capture it at some point if I do not burn it. Okay, let's quickly do that. Oh no. Bombs. Fire. Bomb. Throwers. And they're actually targeting their own men kinda, but yeah, now a few more bombs might hit my men. God damn it. I will just shoot them. to pieces. Very good. Oh, one of their units flew out. Oh, very nice. Yeah, at some point I would also kind of like to use firebomb throws, but unfortunately in this campaign I don't think it would make a lot of sense. Maybe when I play the Hojo at some point it would make sense. Wow, I'm surprised they are actually able to fire at me. Their guns. From that position. How can I get out of the angle? Yeah, let's move into that position. Bye-bye, guns. Okay, okay, nice. Those are moving up here. Yeah, these guys will be a problem. Wow, Kenshi Samurai, okay. The guns have to survive. They have to survive. They have to destroy all these units and they have to survive. That is an important thing. Let's use Inspire, a little bit late. That, to be honest. Let's support the units here a little bit with another Ashigaru unit. Oh, yeah, of the first Ashigaru unit to engage here. Just to hold this position, that is all that matters. Perfect. And what is really helpful for us is that the Teppukumi for some reason have insane amounts of ammunition. They have 45 ammunition, which is absolutely insane. Like 45 times 160, you would have to calculate that to know the amount of ammunition that they totally have. But every unit has 45. So that's really, really high, really strong. And I could try to quickly calculate it. So okay, 100 times 40, that is 4,000. Then 100 times 5, 500. So 4,500. And then we have 60 times 40, 420. Right, or actually 4,200. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, it cannot be 4,200. Yeah, I think it has to be 420. Okay, so then we have 5 times 60. Yeah, that's 300, okay. Yeah, so 720. Okay, 720 plus the 4,500. That is 5,220, I believe. Kinda, yeah, about 5,220. So let's say they can get like 3,000 kills likely. Because they will also miss a few shots, of course. Okay, that was maybe a mistake to calculate that while playing here. Come on, guys, you have to do a good throw for me now. To save me because of my bad math calculations. Perfect. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, I was kinda in my math and didn't have a look at everything. But it seems to be kinda fine. I don't really want these guys to die because they have the Inspire ability, which they can always use to boost up the guns. So I want them to survive even with, if it's only with one man. Okay, yeah, we should be fine on that side, but this will be tough. I think I need to hold this position. Come on, please, man. Man. Man, please, man, my men. Why okay, they are not my men, they are evil. They are evil men, okay. That's fine, they will just hold this position. Banzai! Oh, I thought they would break. Okay, well, guys, what are you doing? Please, stop. Stop it, please just move. Please move for me. Okay, at some point they'll move. When they move, that will be good. Because I need them to survive. I will get them up to the last capture point. Kinda like in the movies where they are like, my lord, you are too important to die here, so please move back. Please retreat. It's kind of the same thing that's going on with our samurai. Actually, for some interesting reason, our guns just said, no, we are going to stop firing. We are not going to shoot. So we are just going to give them the order to shoot. Now they continue shooting. What is really helpful or important as well is to keep the high ground. And we do kind of have the high ground here. Here we have kind of lost that. We should maybe try to engage a little bit more because our guns aren't really able to fight there. Here, I believe the Ashigaru should hold. This Ashigaru unit will hold for some time. Yeah, but it's fighting strong units. And honestly, the most dangerous thing with the samurai is their charge. So, because they are not really able to get a good charge as they climb up, we should be able to hold at least for a good amount of time. Little guns have this fire. No. Okay, boom. Our general is in great danger, my lord. And yeah, I never like it when YouTubers suddenly start doing math and then they do mistakes or they seem very slow, and now I made the same thing, so I guess, yeah. Now I've become what I swore to destroy. Or what I have sworn to destroy, have sweared to destroy. I don't really know what the correct form is. I think what I've sworn to destroy. I have become a Sith, I guess. But yeah, this battle is looking actually really good overall, I would say, because we are able to shoot the enemies here into pieces. Yeah, pretty much nothing remains over here. This went perfectly for us. And in our position, we just need to survive with this unit. And this unit does have a decent position to just hold from, so that's good. And actually, our non-garrison units have not even suffered a lot of casualties yet. I would say the thing that is helping us the most in this battle is that the archers are not doing a lot. And the archers are the most dangerous thing that they have. But still, the balance of power is still very bad for us, but honestly, the balance of power you can honestly, what can you do? You can just take it and throw it into the trash. Honestly, because the balance of power, it doesn't know what it's talking about. For example, just because these imported teppukumi, they have a bunch of ammunition that gives them a lot of balance of power. However, they are not able to use the ammunition as I'm just chilling in the fortress and they are unable to shoot at me. So in the end, all of the ammunition which is giving the enemy balance of power is not really actually doing anything for them. So actually the balance of power should be a lot more in my favor, as my ammunition is being used pretty much in a perfect way. So it is very effective actually, and very a lot more important. And what else could I say about balance of power? Maybe I could say that, yeah, it's true. If we had a straight line and all of their units would be able to engage with me immediately, yes, it's true. They have more balance of power and their units are just stronger, that's true. And they have more units, more melee units. So if they were able to just charge into me with all of their units, I would lose. But the thing is, I'm just able to hold my line, and this way a very few amounts of units of the enemy are able to engage with me. So even though they have this high balance of power, that doesn't really do anything for them. And I am just going to shoot them down while one of my units is holding them all back. Also, for example, I do believe that armor does also increase the stats or the balance of power for one side, because I generally believe the unit stats increase the balance of power. The thing is, the armor doesn't really do anything for them, because no matter how much armor you have in Shogun 2, the guns always one-shot you. That is also something we, of course, ourselves had to endure when we were attacking the enemy fortress, which had a bunch of matchlock towers. We did lose unfortunately, high amounts of units because of the matchlock towers. And also, when the enemy guns were able to get volleys off, we also lost a bunch of units. That's always a problem. No matter how strong your units are, they will get one shot by a gun. I guess it's kinda realistic, because no matter who you are, you will die when you are hit by a lethal attack, right? I mean, yeah, of course, but especially with a gun. Like, let's say an enemy is attacking you with a spear. Of course, you can maybe dodge it, or you can block it. You can counter-attack or something like that. But when you are shot by a gun, you're just dead, pretty much, I assume. Yeah, it's also something interesting about life, I think, that, yeah, you can die very quickly if you are not careful, right? So, yeah, I guess be careful. My advice. Okay, but yeah, it's looking really good. They still have a few units here, a few Yari Samurai. 70, 69 now. But they are doing fine at the moment, to be honest, so it's fine. And here we are just holding. Our non-garrison units have not suffered high casualties, so it's going very well. Very nice. Okay, this unit might break. Okay, if it decides to break, it shall break. Okay, I guess it really decided to break. Giant full display. Yeah, okay, die unit, you can die. Oh no, okay, it's getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah, it's dead. Try to flee through the enemy units. If it had just continued fighting, would have survived, but no, decided to die. Fine with me. As you can see, these units got about 1,700 kills, or let's say 1,800 kills, and they have about half ammunition left, so they are able to get about 3,600 kills. Yeah, we said, what did I again say, like 5,420, something like that, is their total ammunition, but yeah, of course they are not 100% accurate, so not all of the ammunition will also result in kills, so of course that's also the case. Okay, so the enemy generals might start climbing up soon, that would be nice, then we could destroy them. And yeah, I'm quite interested, honestly, to know how good Yari Samurai would be for me, because they do have very high defense, just as Ashigaru units, but they do have pretty low attack compared to, for example, the Samurai Retainers or Katana Samurai or Kenshi Samurai as they're called in this mod. But I do believe at some point I will have to get some Yari Samurai anyway, as I have already reached the limit of the Katana Samurai, I believe, but now the limit has seemingly increased for some reason, so I will be able to get a few more Katana Samurai or Kenshi Samurai, but soon I will definitely get a few Yari Samurai. I did always think that the Yari is also a really cool weapon. Generally, the Yari Samurai, I do like how they look, I guess, and what weapon they carry. I think it just makes sense to fight with a spear, because you have the longer reach, and especially when you fight in formation, you should be able to just poke at the enemies and take them out. Okay, so yeah, this unit has had the highest casualties of these two units, but now it doesn't have to fight anymore. Really good for us. Let's try to get these units into a safe position. Unfortunately, it seems like the enemy general's bodyguard will not actually decide to attack. Maybe if they will destroy these forces. But I have the feeling that they will just not attack, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, at this point I think I might soon pull this unit out. Honestly, the thing is, both units will replenish at the same time. So if it makes the most sense to have them on the same casualties, as then they will also be replenished at the same time, I guess. So if I want to use them when they are at full strength, yeah, I would have to wait anyway for both to be at full strength. So there's an argument to be made that I should just let them fight a little bit more. But you could also argue that if the enemies attack me again after this battle, I would need every man. I would just also want every man on the different units, possibly. So I might just retreat them soon. However, the Uesugi are the ones that mainly attack me here, so considering that the Uesugi are... This is their two armies, they will likely not be able to attack me a lot after this battle, so it should be fine to just fight a little bit more for all the units here. Thank you, enemy... Okay, no, my bad. I thought they would actually move up the generals, but no. Generals are just chilling there. Okay, let's use Warcry here. Okay. Let's just watch a little bit of action. What I did also realize is that when you watch on the mobile phone, it is of course a little bit smaller, so it's a little bit harder to see too much when I zoom in, but of course I still have to be a little bit careful of not zooming in too much, because you never know when the crash will come. Whoa, this one unit of... Wow, these sword units, these samurai lieutenants just charging forward just through the enemy forces, okay. It seems like the enemy is actually breaking, very nice. No, they will not move forward. Oh, we have Uesugi warrior monks here. Interesting. Okay, we'll just shoot them. No, we don't have units that can really shoot them from here. Archers, shoot them! Shoot them! Just like in the Lord of the Rings. Legolas, shoot that orc or something like that. Shoot that orc! Legolas, shoot him! Oh no, it's too late. Uh-oh. No, it's too late. He will get my non-garrison units. Guns. Please move. No, I did not get this unit with heroic assault. No. Okay, okay, they stopped. Okay, I think I will just have to fight them. Get the general to help. Aha. Okay, so yeah, the battle is pretty much won. What I will do now is just charge down the remaining enemies here. I will do a little bit of a cut here and we'll be right back once I have found a way to fight these generals' bodyguards here. I will likely move my guns and shoot them. That's the plan, so we'll be right back. Okay, here we are back. Now we have our guns firing into the enemy cavalry. Actually, they are not all general's bodyguards. Nice, we also are capturing this tower, perfect. Let's get our units to inspire the guns here. Of course, the guns are very effective at shooting down the cavalry. Oh yeah, very, very effective. Okay, the battle should be won at this point. Oh, they still have this one unit left. Can't tell me that this one unit gives them this much balance of power. This one unit isn't even worth one little piece of balance of power, to be honest. Okay, it seems like they still have balance of power left. Oh, here's another unit of Yumi-Kumi. Yeah, we'll just run them down. Honestly, at this point the battle is won, so we will be right back on the campaign map. Okay, why not have a look at this last charge here. I really like how the sky looks, very beautiful. Oh, it says, oh come on, I just wanted this last charge, the enemies start fleeing like that. Come on. Okay, we'll still have a look at this little charge right here. And the rider we are watching is just not riding through the enemy units. Okay, I think this is enough. Oh no, what's happening? Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, yeah, now we will be right back on the campaign map. Okay, so here we are. Very nice. I'm very satisfied with this result. We only lost one garrison unit, and generally most of our casualties were garrison units. Even though we had two strong enemy armies attacking us, we were able to defend with just 2 units here in the general. I could have had a look at the kills, but yeah, basically our guns got the most kills, of course. Very nice. Oh, we still have... What is happening here? What is this? Yeah, but we still actually have bunch of enemies remaining. So that will be interesting how we'll deal with them. And we have another attack right here. Okay, here we actually have a different fortress, so this should be nice. But unfortunately no general here. Okay, I will likely just charge out. The archers, yeah, they have a bunch of archers, interestingly Ronin now, because yeah, there are also Ronin units in this mod, as you can see here. Professional Yari Ronin. And they also have Naginata warrior monks. Very interesting army of them. You could almost think they are Iki because they have so many Ronin and warrior monks. But no, they also have samurai. They are just a clan with a bunch of different units. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, here we are on a battlefield, and I cannot believe it. Oh no, I'm cursed. We have this map again. I mean, okay, I'll take it. It is an absolutely OP map. So I guess I'll just take the no casualties. Honestly, at this point I will just completely skip this battle. Like, come on, like, I think, do we have to watch this battle again? Nope. We will just skip this battle. And we'll be right back on the campaign map. Okay, so now the battle has been won, a heroic victory. Only 82 enemies remaining. And we only lost a few units of our non-garrison units. A very chill battle. Oh, nice. We can actually finally promote someone. I mean, honestly, I could have just said no because I can get a very strong generals from Oshu. I can just recruit them with upgrades from the blacksmith. Oh, what is he doing? Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. What is going on? This guy decided to retreat and now he is stuck here. So we'll do the good old attack and retreat strategy. Please, it worked. Yes, it worked. Whew. Oh my god. This man might just have to completely retreat out of here for now. Okay, happiness is fine here. Good. The garrison is very strong, so I firmly believe we should be able to defend, even though they do have very strong units. We do also have very strong garrison. Can this guy get in there? He should be able to. But the garrison is full anyway at this point, honestly, so I do believe we should be fine. Let's just retreat for now and replenish. We go into the fortress. I think that might increase replenishment. Oh my god, I forgot it. I forgot that they had an army here. I cannot believe it. How? Oh my god. Why do they have an army here? Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. We will lose a bunch of units. But actually, this is not completely lost. We can actually win this, I believe. It is possible. Let's get right into it. So, but first, let's think a bit. Yeah, this will be the final epic battle of this episode. The main objective here is to win and have our son here survive. He does have pretty good levels, so he should not die easily. And we do have strong units. We just have 3 units that have good numbers of men, but the other guys should also not be too weak, because they do have very high stats. But the problem is they are so weak on numbers, they will quickly be destroyed. So I will have to play very, very well. And it's also an ambush, of course, so it will be even harder. And they have a bunch of archers, which is the main problem. Also, the firebombs can be a problem. Yeah, what can we do? Let's just get right into it and let's fight valiantly. Okay, here we are on the battlefield. Very interestingly, you can actually see the enemy forces that are ambushing you. I'm not sure if that is really the thing in the base game of Shogun 2. But that's very helpful actually. So yeah, we can't really tell what units they are by just hovering over that. We have to have a look. So these are Jidai Samurai, of course. Okay, we have to have a look. Where are the archers, honestly? We have to just... But the thing is, we could just attack this isolated force here and then take care of the rest. I think I'll try to do that. You guys, run. You guys, run. General, run. Okay, actually, this is not an isolated force. God damn it. But at least it is not a full force, I guess. Okay, you take out the calf, I guess, with the help of these units. Oh my god, I'm not sure if this is too good. They do have a high ground as well. I should have, I guess, my bad, I should have chosen this force. What can you do? Banzai, man! Not all is lost. As long as you banzai. Banzai! Banzai bravely, man! You are the only hope of this nation. This faction. Banzai! Yeah, I might have lost my mind at this point, but... yeah, you cannot be normal at this point. Yeah, have a look. When one unit dies, it is a big loss for us. One man dies, it is a big loss for our cause. Now we will get encircled. Come on, man, you have to quickly fight through those enemies. I believe in you. And here are firebombs. What will I do? I think I should be fine with just retreating. Let's use Inspire. Fire. I have to take out the firebombs. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Inspire. Charge the firebombs. You inspire. Are you inspired? No, I don't think so. Inspire yourself. You guys, inspire. You charge into that. You fight here. Use Banzai. Oh no, the fire arrows are coming. Come on, destroy this unit, please. Come on. Nice. Now 2 units of archers. Easy prey. Don't know. Oh no, 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 oh no. There are bombs, fire bombs. They will throw bombs into us. Damn it. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Charge. Charge. Man, yeah, this is a bad mistake here. So many units that are not able to attack anything. Yeah, okay, let's use Rapid Advance, everybody. You inspire yourself. Inspire. Oh, I should have inspired. These men. Okay, I think we destroyed the firebombs. No!
The battle is almost done.
I disagree. Fight, you weaklings. Fight bravely. Fight until the last man. Fight until even the last man has already died. And continue fighting even once you all have died. And then I will be happy. Fight, fight, man. No. Okay. Hope it will not be a mass rout, to be honest. Can I get out of there without losing too much? Yeah, it seems like it. Can we break this unit? Come on, I need to break units. And the thing is, yeah, okay, these units are, a lot of them are dead. They will not survive this battle. But there's still hope for the general. If we had war quiet, it would be very helpful.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
Oh. Okay, I'm not sure if there's really a lot of hope. I mean, here we have a bunch of units. Come on, let's charge. We can get these units out of the fight. That would be good. Okay, nice. So a general just run around. You guys charge, and you charge. And you guys, you come on, charge. Did I already tell you to charge? You are also supposed to charge. Charge. Oh, we just got Banzai back. Can use Banzai. 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 Yes. Yes, man, you can do it. Oh, the general is low on men. How many men did he have in the beginning? 41. This means he can actually die at this point, but I believe in him. He can survive also. This one unit, absolutely insane. Charge! Oh, not a good charge. Where's the unit? Oh, no. Unit. Okay, Banzai. Rally here. Can we break this unit? Let's try that. Broke this unit, shattered. At least there are a lot of abilities to use. So I can feel like I'm doing something. Oh, the second wind, I don't know if it does. No. Oh. I don't know. It's tough. Okay, let's try to ignore the spears for now. Let's try to charge into the archers here. These units here, they are really doing a good job at least. Banzai! Let's try to break those archers here. Come on, I want a good charge. I want a good charge. Go! Charge! Charge! Okay. Guys have 3 men left. Still a lot. Let's fight. You guys destroy those guys. General. Perfect. Okay, now you guys, you should charge. Inspire on yourself. I mean, actually charge this unit there. Don't want you to break, please.
The men are fatigued, my lord,
And some must rest. The general is also not really fatigued, but he's also fighting hard, so you men, continue fighting hard. Okay, here we got destroyed, here we are still fighting. Balance of power is better. Move these men. Move these men here. Charge into that, charge into that, charge into that.
The men are fatigued,
My lord, and some must rest. Let's check. Okay, let's run. Yes. Yes, come on, let's break these guys. Oh, these guys are not broken yet. They are now broken. Perfect. You guys charge. Oh no, general, general. No. This is really a nice fight, a hard fight. Oh my god, long Yari Samurai. These guys are not breaking easily. Okay, they are breaking actually. They are breaking. They broke. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it actually. Yes, man, yes. Very nice. They thought they had us surrounded, but actually we were not surrounded. We were just I guess they were just a bunch of fearful men, I guess. Yeah. That's what enemy units are. Just fearful men now fleeing. Let's go. We were not surrounded, we were just covered, no, not covered, let's say encircled. I mean, it's kind of the same thing as surrounded. Okay, let's just say we were not surrounded, but there were just a bunch of fearful men and death, something like that. Anyway, so very, very nice. I'm very happy. Most of the units will die. A few will survive. I think 7, they will die. Men with 7. But these units should survive, because I think with 8 men they should survive at least. Yeah, I will now just hunt down more enemies and then I will end the battle. And I'll be very interested to see how many casualties we made. And it seems like this is the Imagawa clan. And the interesting thing is, also historically speaking, from what I remember, is that the Imagawa clan got destroyed by a much smaller force of Oda warriors, which ambushed them. I guess here it is kinda the opposite, we ambushed them. But yeah, it's kinda the same thing, you know, so very historically accurate. So very nice, I hope you enjoyed this battle and we'll be right back on the campaign map. Okay, here we are back on the campaign map. So we lost 682 men, they lost 2,630 men. We had 758, they had 3,000 men. Yeah, very tough battle, very brutal battle. So they lost about 4 times the men that we lost, so not even that big of a ratio for us, but they had a bunch of archers, so they were able to just shoot us into pieces. And they also had strong melee units with the Yari Samurai. In the end, we had this one Kenshin Samurai unit that had a lot of men in the beginning, that was able to get the most kills against enemy archers. Also, the other Nainata unit that had a lot of men got a bunch of kills compared to the other units. Overall, I'm very happy with all the units. They performed well, they did well, and with their sacrifice, the general was able to survive, so it is what it is. It is indeed what it is. Very crazy battle. Something I want to test. What happens if I attack? No, okay. Oh, don't move out of it, man. Okay. I was asking myself if I would get the garrison if I attack an enemy force that is directly or very close to my fortress, let's just say that. But no, I do not get the garrison when attacking. I just only get when I'm besieged and then I attack. Okay, yeah, so here we'll have an insane battle next turn. Here we'll have interesting battle. Let's see here. So we have our strong daimyo here. Here this force is weak. This force is also weak. What is this? Okay. Next turn, not next turn, next episode, we're actually going to start with this battle here. Let's also level this guy up before I forget doing that. So let's have a look here. The good old traveling merchant, increasing speed for all walker units, for all cavalry units, and for all range units by 30%. This guy +1 defense for all garrison units. Let's take the traveling merchant. When we get cavalry units, our cavalry units will be very fast, and our general will also be very fast. Let's put 3 points into commander, and let's put 1 point to warrior, 1 point to administrator, so we can later get more stuff going. Oh, so many enemies to destroy. Very nice. Okay, so we will use this new guide we got to attack those guys there. We'll also have to adopt him to increase loyalty, and he won't get any negative loyalty if new generals get recruited. Could get plus 1% replenishment for all units, or minus 2% to the cost of recruiting all units, and minus 2% to the special ability cooldown time for all units under this man's command. Yeah, I think that is actually pretty good. Take that. Okay, next turn we will start by doing this. Okay, let's just auto-resolve this. Honestly, let's move back from there, and yeah, next turn I guess we will start by doing this instead. How much do I have left? I actually have a bunch left. Here we have 3 units, that should be fine. Okay, then. Okay, next turn we will Not next turn, next episode actually. We will attack those guys here and destroy them, hopefully completely. Will also be a pretty interesting battle, but yeah, let's do that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time.